Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Friday, TGIF. And yes, I know this video makes video number 3 this week. So for those of you watching, I hope you can bear with me as we get through this one and then ease on into the weekend. I swear, I think this is a new record for me for most videos in a week. But anyway, so like yesterday, today's video is also a video response for a channel that is celebrating a pretty big milestone. The channel is Baseball Card Illustrated, and they are celebrating 500 subscribers. Yes, and I think you could all agree that is a pretty big deal. So, before I go over what you have to do for their contest, I just wanted to say to the fellas of BCI, congrats on hitting 500. I remember when I was doing my my VR for your, I believe, 300 subscriber contest, and I said then that I knew your channel was going to keep growing, and well, here we are at 500 plus. Also, yes, there is a link in the description below. I highly suggest you go check out BCI if you're not familiar with their channel. It is awesome. I mean, the Rob Deer World Tour is an absolute treat. And then I believe they started February 1st doing a baseball card of the day calendar, where every day of the week they pick a baseball card, they do some baseball history, etc., etc. And I love that kind of stuff. And it's done in a YouTube short format, and it's awesome. Like today, March 4th, did you know today is National Pound Cake Day? Did you know today is the anniversary of Pee Wee Reese being inducted into the Hall of Fame? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, they got a lot of awesome stuff going on over there. Now, for the contest, obviously, you got to do a video response showing off who you PC, but specifically who you PC that might not be exactly well known to a lot of people or not known at all. Now, the problem with that is I PC a few players, but the few players that I do PC, the majority of my viewers or, you know, folks in general who follow sports know who these players are. Like I PC Patrick Waugh, Martin Brodeur, Henrik Lundqvist. I have a very, very small PC of Grant Fuhr. I PC Carl Yastrzemski, Carey Price, etc., etc. All players that I'm sure a lot of you know. Carl Yastrzemski, maybe not known to the newer collectors. They might know his grandson, Mike, more. But I do have a lot of more seasoned collectors who are sub to the channel, so they know who Carl Yastrzemski is. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the route that AJ of Shaw Racing Collects took, and he decided to show off a character he secretly PCs, who has been in movies and in comics and whatnot. And yeah, I'm doing the same thing because I have a lot of this character's stuff that I've amassed from over the years, and anytime I see stuff of this particular character, I'm usually picking it up. So I'm not showing everything I own, because some of the stuff I own of this character isn't here at my place. It's up at my storage locker and whatnot, and I don't feel like showing off clothes. But the character that I secretly PC happens to be this man right here from Marvel Comics, Mr. Frank Castle, aka the Punisher. So we kick things off with a modest magnet. Wait. Hey, there we go. Then we follow things up with a little plushie. Then we have a, I believe this is from Funko. These are the, I think the Micro Minis, they're called. Yeah, this is from Funko. Unfortunately, he doesn't feel like looking at the camera today. He's a little ticked off, so yeah. Come on, Frank. No? Okay, fine. Have it your way. This is pretty cool. My dad got this for me last Christmas or the Christmas before. You know, for the past couple of years, the world's kind of been a real dumpster fire due to a certain pandemic and whatnot. And with everyone having to wear masks and everything, I also have my very own Punisher mask. Now, as you could tell, this thing is still like looking like it's fresh out of the package. That's because it is, because I don't wear it. I actually hang it up on a little hook on the wall, and I wear a generic mask when I have to, because this is just too damn cool. So we got that. Let's see. You want to see cards? Yeah, I got Punisher cards. These are actually sent to me from my good buddy Joe, aka Undisputed Frost, and these are from 1992. These were part of the, I think, Punisher War Journal comic series, and he found these at a thrift shop, I believe, and he sent them my way, and I absolutely love them. In fact, my favorite card of this set is, where the hell is it? Well, that's one right there. He's him going toe to toe with Ghost Rider. That's friggin' awesome. But where is it? Oh, these two right here. I love this one. You know, classic Punisher shot, pointing the gun, but you got Spidey and Moon Knight flanking him. That's pretty cool. And then I don't know what it is. Out of this whole card set, the one with the Punisher on the jet ski just it's just friggin' awesome. So yes, so I have Punisher cards. Let's see, what other Punisher goodies do I have? I'll just try and put these up here until everything falls down catastrophically. Oh no, okay. We should be good. Let's see. Funko Pops. Yes, I got Punisher Funko Pops. We got Punisher Nemesis. We've got the Walgreen exclusive Thunderbolts Punisher. We have the Venomized Punisher. Put that sideways. And then my absolute favorite. This was actually my my Holy Grail Funko. One of my Holy Grail Funko Pops. It's the original Punisher Funko Pop. So that's that. Let's put those up there. You want to see sketches? Oh, I got some Punisher sketches from various artists from Comic-Cons I've attended over the years. I have 3 here in my little sketchbook. This is one whoops, as I knocked the camera. Even though the artist wrote his name, I'm not 100% sure of who it is. So forgive me for not telling you this is done by artist so-and-so. But that's one. Then I have this sweet, like, water paint one done by Whilce Portacio, who worked on the Punisher comic for a little while. And I believe, like, the late 80s, early 90s, I think. Most likely early 90s. But my favorite Punisher sketch I own is this one right here. And it's done by Mr. Mike Zeck. For those of you who are familiar with, comic storylines and whatnot, the name Mike Zeck may be very familiar, especially if you're familiar with the Secret Wars storyline. And yeah, for a while he worked on the Punisher storylines. He's actually one of my favorite Punisher artists, and I met him one year, and I took the opportunity of asking him for a sketch. I was the only one at his table, and he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And he did this quick little head sketch for me. So yeah, that's my favorite Punisher sketch I own. And then, don't worry, we're almost done. The last little bit of Punisher memorabilia, I guess I could show off, is one of my favorite Punisher comic books. It is not the one where I actually got my letter printed in the editor's page. I do have that somewhere, but I don't think it's here. I think it's up at my storage locker. But in 1995, Marvel did a one-shot, and they made it its own universe. Marvel, what is it called? Oh, the Marvel Alterniverse. And the story is written by Garth Ennis, Mr. I Hate Superheroes, and of The Boys fame. And the comic is The Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe. This is an original first print copy. It's one of the prized comics I still own after selling my collection, and it's actually one of my favorite comic book stories because the ending is so, like, dark, and it's one, like, I mean, it's been out since 95, so I guess it's not really spoilers, but basically, yeah, the Punisher, he picks off the big heroes one by one. He even finds a way to kill the Hulk, and the whole story comes down to him squaring off with Daredevil, and they have this huge fight. They're beating the hell out of each other, and finally the Punisher unmasks Daredevil, and when he realizes that it's Matt Murdock, the sheer, like, dread that comes over Frank is just, oh my god, you really feel it. And in, like, the last couple panels of the story, basically something along the lines of after I think he shoots Daredevil, and as Daredevil's dying, he tells him, he goes, that's it, Frank, there's no more. And then in the last two panels of the book, you just see him pulling the gun up to his face, and then it goes to black, and you just see one bubble, and it just says, yes, there's one more. The end. So basically, after wiping out the Marvel Universe, he ends up offing himself, and I'm getting goosebumps describing that to you guys. But the first time I ever read this, I was like, oh my God. So, yeah, this is probably my favorite piece of Punisher stuff in my collection. I was never fortunate enough to get his first appearance, which is Amazing Spider-Man 129, because, well, due to the highly successful Netflix show and whatnot, that is like a $900 comic book. I do have a Lionsgate reprint of it from when the movie came out. It was a giveaway from theaters in that. A buddy of mine sent it to me a couple years ago. So I technically have his first appearance, but I don't have his legit first appearance. But anyway. So there you go, folks. My secret PC happens to be of the Punisher, Frank Castle. And is it coincidental that his name and my name are the same, and I just so happen to just go gaga whenever I hear anything or see anything of the Punisher? No! But anyway, so that's my very long video response to Baseball Card Illustrated. Again, link in the description below to their channel. Go check them out. Take part in the contest. Or if you don't want to take part, just go check out their content. It is awesome. You will not be sorry. And that's all I got to say. So, you made it through a third video of mine this week. I hope you guys aren't banging your heads against the wall. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And as I say at the end of every video, folks,